everybody, and welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you. Well, messages for you. Okay, guys, so I'm excited. I got an intuitive hit to do a pick a pile reading, which I really have never done before in this kind of a capacity. So I'm excited to do this. I'd like to see what kind of messages we get out here. So this is going to be broken up into parts. It's going to be one big video, but it's going to be broken up into parts of 3 different piles, and let's see. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a big, deep breath and just breathe with me for a moment, okay? Another big, deep breath. Okay. And I want you to pick one of these piles intuitively. So the first pile I have here is an owl. This is the totem for it. It's a little crystal owl that's got like drizzy. It's really pretty and sparkly inside in there, and it's very cute. So this is the owl deck, or the owl pile, not deck, but I feel like I created this I'm just excited, guys. All right, so this is the owl pile. And then we have I have an elephant here. This is the elephant pile. So deck 1 is going to be owl. Deck 2 is the elephant. All right. And then deck 3 is my dragon's eye. So 1 owl, 2 elephant, 3 dragon's eye. Now I want you to take another big deep breath in. Ready? Hold it. And then blow it back out. I want you to say I accept this reading and this healing, because while I'm doing this reading, I'm also going to be doing Reiki on you guys. This is something that I haven't really done before, and I've been waiting to kind of launch these kind of services and these kind of videos because I'm learning, and I wanted to be really freaking good before I put something out there. That's just who I am. A little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my work, my creative work. Like, I go over it and I think about it and I ruminate it, and then I try it and I do it, and then I get good at it, and then I share it. But anyway, so I want you to just say that if you accept this Reiki that I will be sending you for healing while you listen to this reading. All right, so I'm going to put these aside. Now, I haven't looked at any of these. I don't know. I only know what cards are there, like the decks. I don't know, like, what individual cards. Like I said, haven't even looked at them. So we're doing this together for the first time, okay? And guys, I hope you're doing well. Don't get scammed by anybody. I won't reach out to you if you need personal readings or any kind of other personal services. Check my pinned posts on my social media, and you'll see what other services that I offer, because I offer quite a few. So check that out. And, DM me or email me if you'd like a reading. I am running a special this week, a 25% off special on all readings. So go ahead if that's something that you want. And only take what resonates here, guys. Don't try to force a story to be yours if it's not yours. If none of these resonate for you, it just might not be for you. So I love you, but like, it's okay. Get a personal reading then if you don't feel like none of these are resonating. And if it does resonate, let me know. Comment down below and engage with me, okay? Because I like it when you guys comment. I like to be able to engage. I want to know what you guys think and feel. I have to connect to my community in order to give you appropriate messages. What else? Anything else? All right. Love you guys. Let's get started. So we're doing the owl. I might end up knocking him over. He tends to fall over a lot because I usually have him. So let's just see if he can chill there. We'll see what happens. All right, so what I'm going to start with is this really beautiful deck. I don't gatekeep decks here, so if you ever want to know what a deck is, I'll be more than happy to tell you what deck it is, who it's by, and where I got it from, because why not? Sharing's caring. Anyway, so I have these Divine Doors decks, these cards, and that's what's starting off each and every one of these piles. Okay, guys, so just so that you know, so you have this really pretty, like, I don't know if that's considered like a cherry wood or like an oak color. To me, it's more like an oak, I would think. Really pretty oak door, okay? And behind it says trust in the universe. And now I don't know if this is going to be read backwards or forwards. So if you can't read it, I'm going to read it to you. It says, intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. So there may be something going on. Oh, I should have. All right, so like 616-ish, pile 1 owl. All right. I'm going to have to write timestamps. It says trust the universe. There may be something that you're asking for, or you're trying to manifest, or that, you know, you've been praying about. And you're like, am I not hearing this right? Am I not trusting my intuition? Why haven't I seen what I feel intuitively coming towards me? What I know, I can feel that it's like meant for me, or you just know for some reason you're meant to do that or have that or whatever it is, and it's not showing up in your life right now. You gotta put some trust in the universe. They are doing things. This is literally doing stuff behind closed doors, behind the scenes, to kind of get stuff aligned right so that it can happen in your life. Maybe learning some breath work. That also can really help. I wonder if this is too loud, guys. Is it too loud? Tell me. Well, not that I would know in real time. See, I miss going live. That was like a knee-jerk reaction to being on live. I miss going on live. I have to do that more. Or anyway, so just trusting that something's going to happen, trusting that, and I'm also getting, because it says intuition has wandered and led you astray, but are you really listening to your intuition? Or are you doing stuff out of fear? That's my question, and I want you to question that with yourself. Are you making decisions, or are you being impulsive and almost like trying to force things to happen because you're afraid it's not going to happen? So it's like, if I can control it, I can, or if I'm going to go out and get it, and not allowing things to kind of like marinate, simmer. Sometimes things are better slow cooked. I like sauce, like a sauce, like slow cooking on a stove when I saw that. So there could be something, I mean, you could be doing that as well. That could be relevant in some type of way, but kind of just let you like marinate a little bit. That's what this feels like. I don't know which one of you likes to cook. Okay, that picked the owl. Somebody likes to cook. I'm like getting that too, because all of a sudden I'm getting like food references. And I normally kind of don't. Yeah, it says, but the universe at play. The timings, it's not in your time, guys. So there's patience that needs to happen here. And you kind of need to trust that things are going to work out the way that they're meant to, or the way that you feel like they're supposed to. All right, so now we're going, the next card is a tarot card from my, what is it? I think it's like just the Witch's Tarot. I think that. Okay. It's the Magician. So you have been trying to manifest something. You have everything you need. This is about being patient. This is about allowing the process to happen. Okay? Manifesting is about the process. Little things, yeah, can you instantly manifest, or can you make stuff go faster? Sure. But like big things, like the energy needs to build, and you can't like how do I put this? It's like you can't manipulate things in a way to make it go faster than it needs to, because things need to grow, okay? We live on the earth here. Let's just be real. We live on the earth, and everything has a process. Everything has, the seed, if you're thinking about it as a plant, right? When you think of earth and the plants and their cycle, same thing with the moon has a cycle. Same thing with our day and night has a cycle. You can't rush the process. It's kind of letting things come together in a way that it can last. It's like you want it to, how do I put this? It's like you can make it really fast, or like you can make a building out of, let's say like you're making a little miniature building, right? You can make a little miniature building out of cement, okay? But it takes time to build it, right? It takes time for it to dry and solidify. Or be impatient and make a building out of like an origami building out of paper. Which one of those is going to last longer? Which one of those is more durable? Which one of those can be knocked down and not easily knocked down? Obviously the cement. But it takes longer for it to become that solid. Do you know what I mean? So it's like this needs, there's like a nuance. Also trust that like to become the magician, you have to like, I don't want to say like know it all, but it's kind of like know it all, or at least master your craft in some way. So whatever this is, okay, take it only how it resonates, but whatever it is in your life, there's definitely something that you are building on or you want to happen, but it kind of just, it needs time for you to like build your craft or build like the knowledge, the wisdom. It's like mastering whatever this is. Especially because the magician is mercurial energy, and that's really like Virgo, Gemini and energy. So that needing the patience to let it like marinate, needing the patience to letting whatever this manifestation is. All right, so my next deck is my Celestial Fortune deck, and this has all kind of celestial bodies or planetary, it's like astrology, celestial based. So there's planets, there's moon phases, there's astrology terms, there's zodiac signs, there's all kinds of stuff in that deck, right? I got it off of Etsy. I think it's called Celestial Fortune, and I absolutely love this deck. I've been using it for years. If you go back to even years ago, some of the readings that I used to do, you'll have seen this deck. All right, so let's see what this next Waxing Gibbous. I'm going to read all of this to you guys, but Waxing Gibbous, this is a moon phase, and what's really cool about this deck is that like I knew this was going to be a moon card because of the back, because each back has a different, so like this one is elemental, and like it'll be like zodiac and elemental things, or not zodiac, astrology and elemental things. So they just have different ones, like there's planets on one, and so anyway. So Waxing Gibbous, adjustments, clarify your direction and intention, acceleration, final stages, light at the end of the tunnel. This is good for clarifying details, being mindful, adjusting, refining, and observance. Temperance. Whoa, whoever picked the owl needs patience. Do you ever need patience? Like, you need patience. Trust the universe. I know what you're trying to manifest, but you need to let this cook, baby. So this Waxing Gibbous, we are actually in this phase right now as I'm recording this. Because when I'm recording this, this is like a couple of days before the full moon. and waxing means it's getting bigger in the moon phases. So waxing gibbous is the bigger half of the moon. Most of it is being shown, and it's going into being a full moon. So again, you're like in the final stages of things. I think you just need to sit and cook a little bit here, baby. It needs to marinate. You need to like gain the depth of your flavor. I don't know who I'm talking to. It's so crazy. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I don't know why I keep getting, there might be a couple of you. I don't know. Whatever. You guys will get it if you get it, and if you don't, it's not for you. You're almost there. You're almost there. Whatever you're trying to manifest, trust, especially if like you've been manifesting for a while and you're like, I don't understand here. Like, I've learned what I needed to learn. I know how to do this. What's going on? And the universe is just like, okay, what you're asking for, we had to like do a few things. All right. So just like chill out, relax, read a book, self-care, rest, build yourself up. Get really clear on what it is that you want to manifest, though. Pile 1, my owl friends, because if you're headed into or in magician energy, you can manifest whatever. So be mindful about what you're thinking about and what you're trying to manifest, because that's what's going to manifest in your life. So if you're finding that you're manifesting things that you don't want in your life, you have to realize what you're focusing on. Okay? So make sure that you know what exactly it is that you're looking for, what exactly it is that you're trying to manifest, so that it can come together and there's no, it's coming together, but it's like slightly off, so it's not getting all the way together. The way I saw it was like something's kind of fitting in together, but like it's not solid. So just be careful. Just slow down. Be very mindful. I'm not going to say it, even though anytime anyone hears mindful now, because things go viral, very cutesy, very mindful. Made me so mad because everybody's using the word demure wrong now. And I'm like a stickler for the English language, or just language in general. I love language. All languages, by the way. I'm learning many. Have learned and learning. Yeah. All right, anyway. Yeah, just, you're in that final stages, so just trust that everything is going to come together the way that you want them to, as long as you're being very clear and direct and really specific about what it is that you want. Even if you're like not putting things or, in certain placeholders or specific things, like you don't have to get like so super specific that it's almost giving no wiggle room for it to show up any way that it needs to show up. So just be careful. But, yeah. Just trust, guys. You just need some trust, and you need to calm down and relax and just, you got this. All right. So then my next card is through the Intuitive Truth Oracle deck, that my good friend, looking for a sign, who is an amazing reader. Go check her stuff out. She's just a great person, very into positive things. This is her deck. So the Intuitive Truth that says, ooh, more than friends. What you trying to manifest? Interesting. Oh, also, somebody could have Virgo placements. Somebody could have Gemini placements. Somebody could also have Sagittarius placements. Take that only if it resonates for you guys or if it hits. Maybe you're trying to manifest like a love, right? Maybe you have just a lot of friends or things that end up falling into like the friend zone, or, you know, nothing going into like a solid commitment or going romantic. So you're trying to manifest somebody that is more than just your friend, a partner, a lover, and you kind of just need to trust how this is going to play out. You need to be okay with things maybe in a little bit of a lull. If you have been hanging out with somebody and you're wondering if it's going to go in that direction, I think so. Somebody sees you as more than friends, for sure. Oh, see, I want to pull like other tarot to like dive into that, because that was like, all the other cards kind of like went with each other. This one's like, what's this? I want to know what this is. I want to know what this is about. But this is a pick a pile. So I don't know. Is that like an unspoken rule? My other readers, is that like an unspoken rule for the pick a pile? Like it's only those cards. Can I clarify? I mean, I make the rules here, don't I? I don't know, guys. I wish we were on live. I'd be like, what do you think? And of course you guys would be like, yes, tell me more. Because, I mean, if I want to know more, I'm sure you want to know more. So somebody wants to be friends, guys. I mean, more than friends. Somebody may see you this way, and you don't know it. Also, there's like a lot of discipline. There's something about a lot of discipline here as well. You may need more discipline, especially like the magician is disciplined, has mastered their craft, has everything that they need, is able to, and like the knowledge base too. Not only do they have everything they need, but the magician also has the knowledge base to like make shit happen. So allow yourself, sorry guys, the time and space to really gain like also the knowledge that you need. I do think that you're almost there. If somebody's been like waiting for someone to ask them out as well, I think it's gonna happen. But you just gotta be patient. Or if you're, again, trying to manifest it, it's like, trust that they're going to give it to you when the time is right. Okay? All right, last card. This is my Akashic Records Oracle cards. And these are, listen, first of all, this is the outside of the card, which is really pretty and very nuanced. There's so much going on that you guys can't see because my laptop camera isn't like has the greatest resolution or anything. There's like literally like flowers and butterflies and moths with this girl, and like in the girl's head is like a forest. It's just very pretty. I love this deck, but also the artwork on the inside of this oracle is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys can't really see like the colors. I wish you could see it the way I could see it. There's like depth and like nuance to it, and all in there is all different stuff. It looks like splotches I can see, but like that's a flower. So interesting. Anyway, it says bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make the decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Oh. guys, do you feel like you're more than friends with someone and you want to ask them out? Like, I'm also getting that too with the bravery, because he's also, the way that I flipped these cards, more than friends, he's like looking at more than friends. Like bravery, do you guys need to ask somebody out? Approach somebody? Again, something about discipline, especially with this bravery, or like the way that you're putting something off, because it says that you may be putting something off out of fear. Like, what is it? You have the magician here. You're super powerful, like just in your own right. Like you have knowledge, you have skills and experience. So like talents, all three of the four of those. There's obviously something that either you need to cut out of your life, or you just have to do something that for some reason you haven't been wanting to do it. Maybe, it's harder than you want it to be, or like maybe you in your head, this is kind of how this is feeling to me. So take it as it resonates, guys, but it feels like you in your head are making something out to be bigger than it actually is. And there's our confirmation, because the light likes to do that. But anyway, you're making something out to be bigger than it actually is, or like harder than it actually is in your head, and it's based off fear. Like our fear makes everything so huge, and then when you go and do it, you're like, oh, that really wasn't that bad. Like, that went way better than... So there's something that going on with your head that you need to release the fear. And maybe that's why the universe has been like, listen, okay, you kind of got to master something here. You got to like really be brave enough to like let go and do what you need to do in order to get to the finish line, because you're almost there. You're really almost there. I feel like whatever this is will bring you to, especially with the more than friends, like it'll bring you to who you're meant to be with, if that's something that's going on in your life, or that's something that maybe you've been trying to manifest or something along those lines. Maybe you need to, I don't know, have you been trying to like manifest being able to approach somebody? They want you to get clear on what your intentions are with that. So if that resonates for you, that resonates for you. But just remember that, like, it literally says you have the strength and bravery to make the decisions. So do not let your fear get the best of you. All right, my owl people? That's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. All right, so roughly about a half hour each step. That's fine. That's great. All right. Let me know if that resonates with you guys. And if you guys want a reading, or you feel like you need clarification on that, by all means, reach out to me. By all means, reach out. All right. I have to, so about 30 minutes in, we're going to owl. Oh, we're not owl, I'm sorry. Moving on from owl, we're going to elephant. My elephant people. Elephant people. All right. You can't really see the elephant like you could see the owl. Oh well. That's because it's a dark tablecloth. Okay, anyway. All right, so my elephant people, if you picked this deck, this message may resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it. And I don't know, maybe watch one of the other ones and maybe they'll resonate more for you. Who knows? All right, so I have a Divine Doors deck. So the doors are what is starting this, and you guys have this like beautiful like patio garden gate with some really pretty flowers. I wish you guys could like see the card better without the glare. It's like purpley flowers, green gate. Those are my two favorite colors, so I really liked this one. All right, anyway, it says a note on love. I'm gonna read the small print, and I think this is backwards for you guys, so I don't even know. It says a note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. Ooh. Elephants, are you guys looking for love? Or like, it's like Spirit's asking you to open yourself up to receiving love. Yeah. That's a confirmation there because the light does that. And I know I say that all the time, but like I don't know what makes it do it. I don't know. And if you guys do know, if there's some techie people out there that knows why all of a sudden it gets brighter like that, please let me know, because I'm taking it as a sign, and I might look dumb to somebody who's like, yeah, no, that's kind of not why that happened. So just let me know. Or maybe you need to focus. Maybe you're somebody that's focused on your career. You focused on like a lot of things and you haven't been focusing on love. And Spirit really wants you to start turning your attention to maybe your romantic life or even like your family life. It doesn't have to be like romantic love, because it says when love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blesses the body, mind, and soul. So this could be friendships, lovers, family members, whomever. All right. They kind of want you to put yourself out there or start embodying love more instead of, I don't know, maybe you focused on just other things that wasn't that, or you didn't operate from a place of there. You know, you didn't operate on love. You operated on something else. And maybe because the word focus, so they definitely want you to like start paying attention to that more. All right, so now we're moving into the tarot because I want to see, and this is the Witch's Tarot. Okay, so if you didn't watch the owl sign, you just jumped right to the elephant. This is the Witch's Tarot. The Six of Swords. It says seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. Six of Swords. My elephant people, you may want to travel. Maybe that's where you're going to find love. If that's what you're looking for, or a soul family, your soul tribe, new friends, just new experiences, even loving yourself, okay? Loving yourself and doing things that embody loving yourself, embody having self-love. And that's by putting up healthy boundaries and getting yourself out of situations or getting yourself out of environments that are not healthy for you. So that's really what the Six of Swords means. It's like finally getting away from anything that's negative and trying to find calmer waters. And I think that whether you're looking for love or you're looking for your soul tribe or something along those lines, you kind of, I heard gracefully, leaving the environment that you're in may actually do more for you, okay? And like, also what I'm getting is like, when you are a genuine person, or you're coming from a place of authenticity, um you start, it's like it kind of forces you to move with love, okay? Because really love is one of the most integral foundations of a lot of other things, right? um I like go between gratitude and love. I think they're like right there on the same like level of things. I don't know which one stems from the other. I think maybe love is all, and then you can feel gratitude, and you can feel appreciation, and you can feel joy, and like expressing. Anyway, so you need to get out of wherever you are, or you need to start setting healthy boundaries and not allowing people to like overstep them. Or this may even be kind of like standing up for yourself, or at least or at least having like some type of energetic shift into loving yourself more and kind of embodying that moving forward. Yeah, okay. So this is my celestial fortune deck. And these are the planets on the outside. So this one's like a planet, or maybe it's a zodiac sign. I don't know if like the zodiacs I think they show the zodiacs. Yeah, they show the zodiacs. So, I don't know. These are planets. All right, let's see what planet. I love this deck, guys. It's off of Etsy. Okay. Your North Node. Ooh, the world. This is a completion. You're leaving environments, people, places, and things behind. I swear, there's like something that's going on where you're feeling more self-love. You're starting to embody love within yourself, and it's making it so that you are moving. Tarot the world, lunar node, karmic path. So it's a lunar node, okay, the North Node is. And it's the karmic path, destiny, lesson we came to learn, spiritual growth path, key to fulfillment, fear of the unknown. So there could be a little bit of fear of the unknown playing out here. I don't know. Is this too loud? I always, like when it seems loud to me when the music changes, I get, anyway. This is key to fulfillment. So I'm going to let you know right now, this is like really doubling down on wherever you currently are, or whatever energetic state that you're currently in. You're not, it's like that's not where you're gonna find what you're looking for, or that's it, you're not meant to be there. It's not, you're like meant for other things. I just, you know what I realized I didn't do is like clear the energy. So I'm just gonna clear your energy now, because you are meant to, because with the North Node like being associated with the world and the tarot, that's a completion. And I always tell all of my clients and like anybody I talk about tarot to, and you guys, sometimes I say it on here, but I talk about it a lot with my clients. The World card is like not just a completion in the sense of, oh, it's going into a new chapter. Those are more like the tens in the tarot deck, okay? That's a chapter closing on to the next chapter. That's a chapter closing when you go through the suits of the tarot deck, okay? The tens are the completions. Those are chapter closes. That's that. The World card, though, that's like the end of the book. A brand new book happening. It's like a successful ending. It's a full completion. It's a whole book being done. And now you're heading into a brand new book. Okay? And I think it's And I think it's because whatever you've done or what, however it is that you're starting to move from more of like a heart space or from love, what's happening here is that like it's completing a whole like it feels okay. So I know this is going to sound crazy, but this may resonate for some of you. It feels like a whole other lifetime. Okay? It feels like a whole other lifetime, or that's what you're going to feel like you're switched. So maybe you went through a spiritual awakening recently, or maybe, you're having some type of enlightenment or like breakthrough, aha moment, ascension, where your energetic shift is so different than what you used to feel that it feels like a completely different lifetime. That's like a whole book in itself. And now you're on to this second book in your series. Like you are more than just, okay, so whoever I'm talking to, you are more than just one book. You're a whole series, babe. All right, and we're going into book number 2. Okay, I love that for you, actually. That means your life is nuanced. And as heavy Sag placements, I love a good nuance. Bring me the change. Bring me the change. Anyway, or it's also my Scorpio placements, but we're not going to go there. Anyway, so this is, so don't let fear hold you back, right? The fear of the unknown. Don't let fear hold you back from moving on from environments, places, people, whatever, that just are no longer serving you and is not going to serve you in this new stage that you're going in, okay? You've gone through, again, some type of growth, spiritual, like it does say spiritual growth, so that's why I'm like, either you had some type of like ascension or you're going through it, you've learned something, and there's been some form of breakthrough. And now you are being guided to leaving the space that you're in. And this is how I know this is a journey that like you need to take, and it's not you and other people. And I mean, if you have kids, okay, like I get it, but this is really like about you in this journey, is because in this Six of Swords, the person's alone. So this is really about like a whole energetic shift with you. You learned the lesson. Whoever you are learned the lesson that you were meant to learn in this lifetime. And that's why it's going to feel like such a different life. It's going to feel like a different lifetime. You may have even, if you believe in this kind of stuff, you may even jumped timelines. If that's something that you do or have been trying to do or actively working on. And if you don't understand what I mean, this isn't going to be the informational video on that because I don't have the time to like get into that, and this being something that doesn't completely drain me because I have other videos to do. But look into jumping timelines or quantum leaping, quantum physics. You'll understand. This is you also. This also feels like this is you picking your highest timeline. Like, you may be somebody who has or knows that like you've had a couple of lifetimes, or you know what I mean? Like you have past lives. You feel that, you know that, because this feels like you finally got what you came here to get. So now things are going to be very different. You also could be a generational curse breaker. Okay, that may resonate with you. This is how you're going to know if this message is for you. Okay, you kind of resonate with all of that stuff. I also feel like you're about to receive, or you're going to start receiving a lot more of your blessings that you may have been wanting or looking for. The whole reason why you kind of went through what you were going through, and why you're making the real change. Because the Six of Swords, that's action. Like, that's an action-based, it's movement. You're getting up out of whatever it is that you're in. So you've learned what you needed to learn, and now you're taking action. All right, let's go. Let's see what this intuitive truth is. Okay, intuitive truth by my good friend Looking for a Sign. This is her deck, the Intuitive Truth Oracle deck, which you can, I believe, find on her website. Go check her out. I love her. She's amazing. She's most positive, one of the most positive people I know. She just emanates positivity. I love her. Intuitive truth. Oh, I love this. It says true love, and the fact that the door won, so I love when that happens, because I shuffle these all individually, you know, and made the piles individually. It's not like, so I like when this happens. Again, you could be getting yourself out of places so that you can experience true love, so that, like, and that's also meant for you in this lifetime, had you have picked the right thing. So this is like you really like learning the lesson, and we're at completion. We are finding what it is that we came here to find. And true love doesn't necessarily mean a romantic relationship, but it very well could. You could be moving into, or especially if you are moving, or you've been thinking about moving and you're deciding to leave and go, you may find what you consider true love. There's something about dragonflies. I keep seeing there's something about dragonflies. So that could resonate for some of you guys as well. As the little elephant. But yeah, there's this is really aligning you. And this also means that, to me, these two together also means that it's like part of your destiny to have true love in your lifetime. So if you have not found that yet, or feel like you've experienced real true love yet, you're going to. It's like part of your destiny to meet your true love or be with your true love in this lifetime. There just may have been an environment that you were in that you needed to get yourself out of in order for that to happen. Yeah, this is about, like, you also could have, there also could be Sag placements, because this feels like real 9th house travel. Like, you need to travel. Your true love may live not like in the same, may not be in the same country as you. Like, you may need to travel to meet this person, or if they do for any chance, if they do or are from like the same country that you live in, and like you're native to that country, and they are too, it's like you meet while you guys are traveling. So like you meet this person on a resort, you just so happen to be from the same country, or from around the same place of each other, or something along those lines. Or this just could be either a foreigner or some type of foreign travel. You could also, it might be like destined, that's how you guys meet. That's interesting. Especially if you guys have been looking for love. So that may be a thing that you need to kind of like keep your eyes out for and be open for. And actually going on the trips, actually traveling and doing that. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It's like also taking the opportunity to travel, and get yourself out of the situation that you're already in, or keep moving forward if you've recently just gotten yourself out of a situation. Like if you're contemplating on if you should move and you need to move in order to be able to like do what you need to do, it's a yes. Okay, so that could also be for some of you. All right, so my last card is my Akashic Records Oracle deck. It's a beautiful card. Um, I'm really enjoying this deck. Ooh, wow. Um, First of all, they're dolphins. Okay. Dolphins are very family oriented animals. Hold on, guys. This is driving me nuts. All right. Are very family oriented. They're in pods, very territorial and protective, especially over their young. All right. So it says caring connections. A new supportive relationship is on the horizon. I'm telling you, there's like soul tribe. This is what I was feeling like. A new soul tribe, a new, a love interest, like a new. You might meet people that end up feeling like family to you, like they become part of your family, or you become part of their family, and it feels like you guys, again, soul tribe, soul family, something along those lines. It might be a kindred spirit or possibly even romance. It could be someone new or the deepening of an existing relationship. Open your heart to this new connection. So this very well could be you moving, like opening up to love with someone, and you moving into, if you guys have been together, possibly moving into new waters. But this really says seek different seasons. So to me, and then the Six of Swords usually talks about getting out of whatever bad environment you're in, or getting away from whoever you're around, basically, and kind of getting out of there. So to me, this feels very much more like and like the fear of the unknown. So this feels like new to me. This feels different to me. It doesn't feel like the same, but if you are together with somebody, this could be a deepening of the connection, a deepening of the love. You guys finding calmer waters if things have been a little turbulent, or you've had some issues lately, or if you've been arguing or like going head to head against each other. There could be some kind of growth here within that. But elephants, you guys are about to like meet somebody or meet your family, meet some type of soul tribe. I don't know. Maybe some of you were adopted and you're about to meet like you found your bio parents or something, or bio family in some way. And maybe you're about to meet those. That could be for some of you that just came out of nowhere, because it just feels like home, or it feels like your people in some way. So you could be traveling. Maybe you found out, like your, not your nationality, like an ethnicity. You did your ancestry, and you found out you were, I don't know, 75% Slavic. And all of a sudden you were like, what? I didn't even know that. So then you go over to wherever Slavic people are from. I think is it like the Netherlands and stuff like that? Is that Slavic, or is it literally like Slovenia, or I don't know, over there somewhere. Sorry, I wish I knew more, and I'm like channeling, so I get dumb when I'm channeling, guys. I'm sorry. I don't even know. Yeah, so, and then you go over, right? Say you're Italian. Let's just go back to that, because I don't know why I used that. Maybe some of you are Slavic, and that's why that came out. Because I don't know why I used that. I don't even know where that is. So anyway, say you found out you were like 75% Italian, and you didn't know. You had no idea. So then you go and you're like, I want to go to Italy. I want to go see what that culture is like. I want to go see where my ancestry is from. And you go there and you like feel very much more at home, or you feel connected to that place in some way, and maybe you end up meeting people that feel like really good friends, or feel really it just feels like home, or it feels like it's you meeting these people. You're meant to have met these people. They're meant to know them or experience them in some way. So that could be for a few of you as well. It's definitely some type of kindred spirit, somebody, and again, it could just be a friend, somebody you could feel very playful with this person, or you guys get along very well. Don't let fear sabotage anything, guys, all right? So really get that under, especially if you've really done the work and you, like, know, I've done the work, I'm getting myself out of this situation, or I've just recently got myself out of the situation. It's like not letting fear get the best of you so that this happens because you're meant for this. This is wonderful. I love this. It's great, guys. All right, my elephant people. I love that for you guys. It's amazing. Now, if that resonated and you want to go deeper, you can always email me or DM me for a personal reading. But let me know if that resonated for you guys. Okay? All right. So, 56 minutes is the Dragon's Eye, people. I love this thing. I use it a lot, actually. Let me put my little elephant back. My little elephant. Okay. Dragon's Eye. Let's clear. Oh, I wish I could prop it up. Elephant, can you stay there so we could use you? Thank you. Thank you. That works. Yay. Hopefully. Yeah, it stays too. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to clear it out. Take a big deep breath with me, guys. All right, my Dragon's Eye people. This may resonate with you if you picked deck number 3, Dragon's Eye. We're starting off with my Divine Doors deck, which all has different doors on them. And this door is a very old, looks like mahogany or like something deeper than that. It kind of looks like it's been stained, possibly. It's got some wrought iron on it. It's a very old door. Okay. And let's see. Ooh, this is, okay. This is Anthony's Call. I don't know if you guys can see it backwards or not. Not sure. But Anthony's Call is St. Anthony. Okay, for the Catholics, it's St. Anthony, or the Christians. But they just didn't want to, like, assign, but it's still in the same thing. So, in thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost, so can be found. So, with Anthony's Call, this is basically praying for something that you've lost, or you may have felt like, you've lost something. Maybe it's even a piece of you. Things may have gone down and you feel like things have changed, or maybe you've lost a piece of yourself in some way. I'm also getting this could have, like, physically have lost something that you may be looking for. Pray to St. Anthony that this could be your, like, your sign to pray to St. Anthony to help find whatever it is that you've lost. Okay. This also feels like if you've been feeling lost in life, if you've been feeling like you don't know where you're going, you don't know what path you're on, like you're just kind of floating around in there, you're gonna find your way. You're gonna find what path suits you. You're gonna find, like, what your niche is, if that's what you're looking for, or something along those lines where it's, yeah. This is also knowing that you're safe. Okay? It's also, you know, giving gratitude that, like, even if things don't completely always work out 100%, or maybe they haven't worked out in the past, that you're safe and you can always get everything back. If you recently like lost a job or lost your place of living, lost just whatever, you're going to be able to replace that. Okay? Is what I'm hearing. That you're still safe, Also, guys, just as a warning, because this is what came up in my head, just be careful when you're, like, walking around at night, because, like, I kind of got, like, being, like, losing things, like, dropping things, or possibly even, like, theft, all right? I don't want to put, like, bad juju energy out there. I don't want to, like... But it could be like theft or something along those lines. Or you could just make sure that you know where your important stuff is, because there could be something that you end up misplacing and you're going to need it at some point and you're not going to know where it is, or feeling of having lost it. All right, so I'm going to move on to the tarot. This is the Witch's Tarot. I love this. This is the Witch's Tarot deck, and this is the Ace of Swords. There's a breakthrough, there's clarity. Especially, I'm telling you, if you've been feeling like you're lost, or like you don't know what path to take, or you just don't know like what's going on in a situation, you're going to either get the truth or you're going to get some type of clarity breakthrough moment. Okay? If you had lost a job and you're waiting on communication from like a new job, or if you applied to places, so you're like waiting, like you're looking, waiting for like callbacks from your resume or for interviews or something along those lines, you will get some type of communication. Somebody's name could be Anthony, and they may actually call you. So that could be for some of you guys. I mean, I know that's kind of general, but like, someone may actually call, because the Ace of Swords talks about a communication, and it does say Anthony's call. So somebody could be reaching out or calling you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to tell you the truth about something, or you get some type of truth, especially if you've been looking for information, or if you've have lost something, or you needed some type of documentation or something along those lines, you're going to get that. You're going to find that information. You may also start getting downloads and messages from your angels or your guides as well. You may actually like really hear the call to like your spirituality, or some type of back and forth with like your spirit team, getting downloads, getting messages. You may you may become like a messenger of some sort as well. It's like, because I believe it's a hawk. Yeah, it's a hawk, and they're considered messengers. All birds, typically all birds of flight, are considered messengers in some way, because they are considered like the in-between the heavens, or wherever we get guided from, and the earth, so the spirit realm and the earth. And so they are considered messengers. So you may get some type of message. You may get, or, again, your spirit team may be trying to give you a message that you kind of, especially if you feel like you've lost the connection with spirit, or like you feel lost in your intuition, you're going to get some type of breakthrough or some type of clarity about it. There could have been some type of like ascension that was happening. So if you felt like your intuition went offline for a little while, like say you're somebody that you usually are pretty intuitive, you're usually, your gut signals and energy is usually pretty strong, and for some reason you felt like you weren't really like getting that connection, or getting that, or like you felt like you lost the connection to your intuition, or just like, weren't getting it right. You may have been going through some type of ascension, because when you go through an ascension that comes offline, it's kind of like a reboot. Okay, you go offline, reboot, like the upgrade downloads, or like on a computer, the software uploads, an upgrade happens, and then you come back online, and there's a newer, faster, more efficient way of working. So that also could be happening. Some of you may actually work with Saint Anthony, if that's like your way you connect in your faith. Something about just like your angels. There may be some kind of truth that comes in very swiftly, and it's like cutting out any kind of bullshit as well. I'm also getting that. And you kind of feel lucky, like you're safe, you're good. Like it's almost like being grateful, like that spirit kind of saved you. It almost feels like saved you from some type of situation. And it's like whatever I felt like I lost in that situation, I will find again, but it feels like you were being saved in some way. Yeah, your spirit team got you out of a situation, or intuitively led you away from, or made it so that you were taken out of a situation, an environment, away from somebody, out of a relationship, something. It's kind of like in a very protection, like you were being protected way. I'm also getting that. All right, let's move on. We're going to... This is the Celestial Fortune. Sorry, I like blanked out for a second. This is the Celestial Fortune deck. I got it off Etsy. There's all kinds of like celestial and astrology, zodiac, moon phases, and elements, and all this kind of stuff in this deck. Okay, and on the back of the deck, it kind of tells you what of each. So this one's planets, because it's got planets on here, but it's got all different stuff, and it shows it. So like if there was a moon phase or a moon card, it would show the moon cycle. It's pretty cool. Ooh. Some of you may have Capricorn placements. Could have air sign placements too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Saturn. There is something... All right, so it says Tarot of the World, rules Capricorn, phrase I achieve, transit signs. It's every 2 to 3 years. That's how often Saturn usually moves into another zodiac sign. And then keywords are discipline, fears, challenges, law, ambition, structure, karma, lessons. Yeah, this feels like because I was getting some type of like karma. There's some type of truth. So if you're the one if you resonate with the part of the story that is like, you kind of got taken out of an environment, kind of like saved in a way by your spirit team from something, You may be getting some type of like finding out some type of truth or some type of clarity over that situation, and you can kind of see where like karma's getting, you might get some type of communication from someone letting you know about somebody's karma. You may also really need to discipline yourself in some form or fashion, uh, so that you can get these downloads, these messages. This may like be you needing to really work on your intuition or work on strengthening the connection with your intuition so that you kind of, it's like, practicing, like gaining more knowledge or gaining just more experience. That's the word I want. More experience with using your intuition, listening to it, and verifying it. But you're getting some type of aha moment. There's definitely something going on here where it's giving you some type of clarity or breakthrough. Whatever it is, it kind of moves you into a brand new cycle. Because with the Ace of Swords and with Saturn, the tarot card is the World. So there's some type of completion happening here into a new beginning. Something's ending here. So maybe, you get some type of truth or intuitive hit, or you see something very clearly, because you get the clarity on it, or you just can see it clearly. There's some type of veil that's being taken off, and it's like you, how do I put this? Yeah, it's like finally realizing something and being able to act on it, and then it's like completing a cycle, and so that you can achieve it. That's what it feels like. It's like closing one thing out so that you can achieve another thing. But there was some form of clarity that you needed, or there was something that you felt like you lost or that you didn't have. And maybe you're getting the clarity that you do have it, or it's something that you needed to learn. You also could have Aquarius placements. I feel like your spirit team is trying to help guide you, and send you messages on what you kind of need to do in order to achieve something, how you need to structure it, what you need to like get over in the sense of like your challenges or your fears, being kind of disciplined in a way that is you're able to overcome this. There's something that you're learning also about like universal law. And it's bringing you into a new it's like bringing you into a new beginning. It's going to help you achieve something. You're learning something, or you went through some type of a lesson that helped you see things clearly. So now you know what to listen to, how your intuition feels, and now it's like time to put that into action and like discipline yourself and do what you need to do. Definitely need to put some type of work in now that you know what you know. That may resonate for somebody. There may have been something that you slowly had to come to terms with, or it's taken you a while to come to terms with it. There may have been something that you lost. Maybe you went through a loss and, like, you're finally getting some type of breakthrough through your grief that you had. Or you're finally finding something that you've lost. Or achieving something that you feel like was taken from you as well. Still feel like you're going through some type of, it does, it feels like you're going through some type of ascension as well, or just, yeah. You may also see, like, why you, it's like, you know how um the lessons, like, it's like, I just heard the lessons are paved in gold in hindsight, right? So, which I've never heard that saying before in my life, so I don't even think that's an actual saying, but now it is, because that was great. The lessons are paved in gold in hindsight, which means, to me, energetically, it feels like the wisdom that you gain going through the lessons that you go through, that's worth its weight. It's worth the hardships. It's worth getting through the darker parts, the nitty gritty, having to find your grit and your resilience. Okay, having to discipline yourself, because that's hard to do, right? Discipline is not easy. That's why most people don't have it. But it's like recognizing that there's wisdom in that, and that you may have felt like you lost something in the process, but I think it's more so realizing how much more you've achieved or you've gained. All right, let's keep going. This is the Intuitive Truth Oracle deck. This is from my really great friend SJ from Looking for a Sign Tarot, or I don't know if it's tarot, it's just Looking for a Sign. You can find her online. You can get these cards off of her website. Go check her out. I love her so very much. Ooh. Honest, trustworthy. Yeah, there's some truth that's coming out. Or maybe this is you, right? Maybe you always communicate the truth, or you're always very honest in the way that you communicate. You may be very disciplined, or you just have some form of control over yourself as well. That may be for some of you. There's something maybe about you, or that just it's very, like, authentic, very genuine. That also could be your karma for whatever it is that you've gone through. People may trust you, or just naturally, like, trust you, or feel safe around you. Yeah. There's definitely some type of truth coming out, and it's something you can trust. If you do get some type of communication, you can trust what's being told to you, or if someone is, if someone's communicating their truth, you can trust what they're saying to you, like, whatever that is. Whatever. I'm telling you, there's like an end to some type of illusion, and it's either you're getting some type of insight, clarity, your intuition comes back online, and you're just like, I don't know, like, next level, I think. There's something that you learned, or you figured out the structure of something. you can also trust, like, what your intuition is saying. You know what I mean? Like, these messages or these intuitive hits, or like, say you're, all right, so sometimes when we're driving or when we're taking a shower, oh, excuse me, or when, ooh, excuse me, sorry, when we're taking a shower, or sometimes even when we're like scrolling or watching TV, those are considered, what happens is we go into like an altered state of consciousness. Like reading does it, meditation does it, but sometimes, like when we're driving or we're taking a shower specifically, because that's kind of what I saw, you're getting some type of downloads or intuitive hits, or you're getting like aha moments, and you're like, it's almost like you're talking yourself out of it. Like you're making that up in your mind. Please stop. You know what I mean? Like that's not true. Or your second guess, they want you to trust these downloads or these hits that you're getting at like really random times when you're doing other things that almost feels very autopilot-y, because that's kind of what you kind of go into a trance or altered state of consciousness when you do do those certain things, and you end up being more open to receiving downloads or receiving insights or messages or whatever or however that is that it comes to you. Whatever this truth is, you can, like, they want you to trust it, and it's really going to help close things out, and I feel like you're going to gain something that you feel like you've lost back. Okay. Last card is the Akashic Records Oracle cards. Okay, beautiful cards. I love them. Ooh. Obligation. There's a child on it. So you may have children, or you have some type of child obligation, like you're a babysitter, or you have a child, or you are a caregiver or guardian in some way. Obligation. Stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of self, you stop your flow of abundance. I'm going to say that again. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop the flow of abundance. This is really, again, this is listening to your intuition. If you do not feel like talking to that person, going to that place, going to that event, having that conversation, I don't know why that just came out of nowhere, but you're not obligated to do any of that. Okay? You're not obligated to make yourself uncomfortable at the expense of making other people comfortable. Does that make sense? We're in a society, especially now, where like we're supposed to be hyper aware of everybody else and their comfortability and ourselves, basically, and like what we're comfortable with, because we have to be hyper aware and sensitive to everybody else's shit, and we're supposed to just psychically know and just read it on them, and how dare it. Like, no. Okay? You're not obligated to do shit. This feels like you also may have been pushed as a kid to feel obligated to do something, or maybe, you know, your parents made you feel obligated to listen to them in some way or do something in a certain way, and you don't have to do that. Especially if you're getting intuitively that you shouldn't do it, you don't have to. This is getting a lot, like, you're getting a lot of clarity on how maybe you've also been holding yourself back, being really honest with yourself and trusting like how you're feeling, and knowing that like what it is. Sorry, guys. Whatever it is that you, it's like if you've been helping somebody or felt obligated to like, help someone, be kind to them, give to them in some way or cater to them in some way, it's like you kind of figure out that that's like really not the case and you don't have to do that. The truth is that's not, like you don't have to, especially if you've been intuitively feeling like you shouldn't, but like this person or whatever the situation has been making you feel obligated to do it. Honestly, it feels like maybe you've been like a little afraid to let people down in some way. But I don't know, that's like out of fear, right? You don't want to hurt anybody or let them down, but you got to be honest with yourself about how you feel and what you really want to do, and like speak your truth. Especially if you feel like you've lost a part of yourself or you are losing parts of yourself doing for others or giving too much away to others, and not really honoring yourself. So that makes sense with the Anthony's Call thing, where it says all things that are lost so can be found. It's like you maybe have felt like you're losing parts of yourself by doing something that you've felt obligated to do in some way. And this is about being honest with yourself and knowing that you then can turn it around. You can make this change. Especially if you're honest with yourself and where like your discipline's concerned. This is overcoming like challenges and obstacles and listening to your intuition on how to do that. Getting those aha moments. Finally coming to this breakthrough, and you can trust what's happening. You can trust the change that's happening. I'm also getting that. Whatever this is, where it's like ending something to go into a new beginning with something else because out of some type of clarity or just moving into the new. Maybe it could be something as simple as just like now all of a sudden you're speaking up for yourself and you're speaking your truth, where you've let other people like assume on you or talk to you any type of way, or whatever, however that resonates. But it's like no longer allowing that. So this feels like you've left that behind. You're having a successful completion and an ending in that, and it's bringing you into a new beginning that feels much more right for you. It feels like your truth. And trusting that your intuition is guiding you the right way. Because it's trying to guide you to some type of abundance. You don't always just have to equate abundance to like monetary value or money. There could be abundance of joy. It could be abundance of joy. It could be abundance of playfulness, laughter, an abundance of love. You know what I mean? Abundance of support. Especially if something doesn't resonate with you anymore, you should stop doing that. All right? Because that's what I'm really getting, is like you should stop doing that if it doesn't resonate with you anymore. Be true to yourself. Okay, guys? So that's kind of what I'm getting. Okay? I hope this resonated for you guys. Let me know in the description, or not the description, I'm sorry. Let me know in the comment section below how you guys liked this reading. If this is something that you guys want me to keep doing, because I will. I had fun doing this. It's something different. I liked it. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if any of them resonated. And I will see you guys soon. I love you so very, very much. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me clear you out. Okay. I'm going to clear out a little bit of this energy. Clear it out. Clear it out. Okay. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye.